Hey everybody, my name's Adam. Just wanted to record what I'm going to do here. This is a 1937 Chevy Master. Maybe it's a Master Deluxe. I'm not real sure on the details. When I bought it, it was one of two cars that were a pair for many, many years. The guy that I bought it from had it for several years, never worked on it. Apparently, there was a pair of cars that were sold together for who knows, he said, I think 20 years they were together. One of them was named the Cat House, and this one was named Gretchen. So in any case, I found this car a couple years ago and bought it last year. And the plan is to do a 4-inch chop on it. I am not an expert. This is a hobby. I'm not a body guy, I'm not a mechanic. I have a day job, and if you're here to learn how to chop a vehicle, maybe you'll see some mistakes and you can learn from that, but there are plenty of spectacular channels out there that can tell you how to actually do it correctly. I'm basing my education off of learning from watching other people on YouTube. I did do a rat rod before, it's parked over there, but this is a first for me, a challenge, real big challenge, I think, because it's a 4-door car. Probably going to be a lot more difficult than I anticipate, but I'm anticipating a lot of struggling. So in any case, I'll bring you in here and kind of show you the car. I got it running, did a video on that a little while ago. It's a stove bolt 6, classic Chevy inline 6 motor. Rebuilt the Weber carburetor, new coil, cleaned up the points, put a new battery in it, and after a little bit of work, we got it running. So a small victory there to keep me going. So, if you're ahead, who knows? Why not chop 4 inches off a car? So I'll show you kind of what I did so far. So here's the inside of the car. I got it stripped out already. I put some cross braces in. You can see I've got it front to back, and one between the B pillars there. You can see I've got my tape marked out for where I'm planning on doing the cut. Planning on having a 9-inch windshield when it's all said and done. But it runs great as it is right now. Starts right up, a little bit of choke, she's ready to go, builds oil pressure. So, she's a great car, as far as I can tell. So, why not cut it in half? But it's gonna make a cool looking rat rod, I think. So I'll get to work, probably gonna put you on time lapse, and I'll show you when we're done. So you can see we have the lid gently resting on the A-pillars. Looks like pretty good alignment for first try. I think that that's going to work out just fine. A little bit of manipulation, that'll go into place. But you can see the B pillars here, big gap, and that is because of this, which was a known problem. We knew that was gonna happen. We knew everything's gonna have to move back here. But what I'm gonna do is I know I'm gonna have to redo the radius on this. So I'm gonna cut below here and up here and just take this section out. And then when the rest of the roof gets lowered down towards the pillars, I will know how much I need to remove from here, so I can cut a section out so that then later this can move forward to meet that, and I'll have to put some relief cuts in there so that I can change that radius on that. So lots more cutting. All right, well, here's where we sit right at the moment. This is where I'm gonna call it tonight. So we've got our A-pillars cut and just temporarily held there with a vice grip. You can see our B pillars and C pillar don't line up at all, but that's future Adam problem. In any case, coming around this side just to show you kind of where we're at. So there's the other A-pillar. Got a pretty good profile, totally changed the look of the vehicle already. Also gonna, aim for about 7 to 8 inches lower on the ground. It's gonna look awesome with running boards. I think pretty cool looking. But in any case, what's gonna have to happen here, you see that we shifted forward the entire width of the B pillar. So what I'm gonna need to do is we're gonna cut it out here. And I think I'm gonna go up above the drip rail, and I think I'm actually just gonna eliminate the drip rail entirely. Normally what you do, excuse me, with a 2-door coupe is you just cut this out, cut that out, and push that back, because that would be a window, but in my case that's a door. So I think I'm gonna take this whole thing up, and I'm just gonna go all the way back here, because this pillar has to line up as well. So we'll cut that all the way down there, and take that whole section out with 2 pillars. Move the entire thing back and connect the pillars. Once that happens, this will line up back here. This whole window will shrink that way. And again, that bit we cut out will have to have a new radius right in there. And then the part that has honestly been the reason why this car hasn't been happening so far is I'm gonna have to figure out what we're doing with that window. Been reading online lots and lots of different ways you can do it, but what I'm gonna do is try something I read where basically we're gonna take lots of relief cuts through here and here. That's gonna bend forward, that's gonna bend up a little bit until they kind of meet somewhere in the middle, and we'll make a thing happen. So anyways, obviously doors need to be cut down, etc. But here we are, into the first night of the chop, and I think it looks pretty cool. Gonna be a pretty awesome looking rat rod, hot rod when we're done. I think it totally changed the profile, and when it's slammed on the ground, it's gonna look cool. Anyways, thanks for watching.